My next guest is certainly a cock a hoop, and he's got every reason to be. First of all, his beloved Sydney Roosters are high flying at the moment, and he's driving in outstanding form as always. With 7 months of the season still remaining, Cam Hart has a commanding lead with both the state and metropolitan drivers' premierships. Caught up with Cam to discuss his very impressive book of drives here on Saturday night. Well, Cam, it certainly has been a very productive start to the season. As I mentioned, your strike rates have been outstanding of late in both premierships. The Metropolitan one in particular, 39 wins, 37 placings from just 118 drives.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the year, first half of the year, and yeah, I've been lucky enough to get some really good opportunities, and yeah, just trying to put them in the best spots possible to earn some checks.
You've already got 89 wins in the book as far as the statewide is concerned, so you'll break that triple figures prior to the halfway mark, and you've got a very impressive book of drives on Saturday night.
Yeah, hopefully we can crack that milestone again, which would be nice for the season, and yeah, got a nice book of drives coming up this Saturday, which is good. It's something to keep excited about throughout the week.
You kick off in the opening event with Par's Guarantee for Jared Orchard, resuming from a spell.
Yeah, he's probably going to need the run. He hasn't had a run for a little while, but he trialled up really nice. He had a fair while off between his last couple of runs, and just Jared wasn't quite happy with his preparation, and just gave him a little bit of time again and brought him back to the trials, and yeah, felt awesome back to his old self the other day. So I expect him to be in that race, but whatever he does, he'll improve off.
Yeah, Blue Dart looks to be the one to beat, but it is an open and competitive race, as you mentioned.
Yeah, 100%. He's quite a nice horse, Bluto, but Par's Guarantee is a really nice horse on his day, and if he brings his best, he's right in that race.
Corby Stumbler in the second has drawn the outside gate last week off the second row. Cam didn't have much luck from go to woe.
Yeah, had no luck at all. Just copped a little bit of interference, locked wheels, turned for home. He felt like he was going to be right in the finish when I pulled him out, so that was a bit of a shame, but hopefully we can bounce back here. We've got a bit of a wide barrier, but he's a really nice horse used for his speed, so hopefully there's a bit of pace on for us and he'll be getting home good again.
Yeah, on his previous form, this does look a suitable assignment.
Yeah, definitely. If he can get a nice enough trip, and we're probably going to have to rely on a little bit of tempo when we're drawn bad, but he'll definitely be in the race. In
the third for Trevor Monday, the very consistent Vinky B, consistent and coming off very solid third last week behind on deadline.
Yeah, he went really well there. He was probably racing up in grade, on deadline's quite high up in the ratings compared to Vinky B, and I thought he held his own really well. First time stepping up Saturday 2300, so thought he handled it well, and he looks like he's probably in a suitable race. 2300 again, I think's a plus for him, and I think he'll be a good chance in that race.
Over to race 5 on the card, the JD Watch Memorial. You're driving Mark Da Vinci for the first time for Peter Hansen.
Yeah, it's the first time sitting behind him, which is exciting. He's, everyone knows how exciting the horse is. He's got really high speed. He's had a couple of trials back now. I thought his second trial was really good. Obviously needed his first one, and hopefully we can get a nice little spot there. He's always running home well.
His form fell away at the end of the previous preparation, Cam, but he'd had a lot of tough racing prior to those.
Yeah, that's right. He might have been just looking for a little freshen up. He'd raced so well for quite some time here at Menangle, and obviously it's going to be probably hard to win first up, but if he gets a nice cushy run, he's always running home.
I was impressed with the win of Sally Big Time last time out at Newcastle. She goes around in race 6.
Yeah, really excited to pick up this drive. She's come up with a nice barrier, and thought her heat win up at Newcastle was really impressive. She come from a fair way back and seemed to do it quite easy, running a decent mile, so hopefully we get a good trip. She should be right in the race.
Ricky Orton's got a nice one in race 7, Forceful. You're taking the reins here.
Yeah, he's I've won 2 races on that horse, and he seems to just keep improving, and I thought he won really well when he won the heat to get into this final at Penrith. He went a 56 miles, so yeah, he's drawn a little bit wide, and it's a pretty decent field, but he'll be in each way hope.
Over to race 8, another Nova Castrian, the consistent dance with Karma.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of this horse, but he's been pretty consistent. I think he's had about 6 or 7 starts for 4 or 5 placings, so he's been thereabouts, and it looks a pretty even race. He's come up with a bit of a tricky barrier, but I think the horse has got a fair share of ability.
Trotters wrap up proceedings, the stand start race 9. Majestic Trio, 3 placings for Jared from 4 appearances.
Yeah, I thought she was probably run, the race of her career last start to try and chase down Jace's good trotter, so she was really impressive, and I think she's probably pretty well graded in this race. Just got to hope that she steps away cleanly and hopefully get a nice run in transit.
The march towards the triple figures, which ones are the best?
Yeah, I'd probably have to say Majestic Trio. I like her chances. I thought her last run was really good, and I thought she was pretty, suitably graded, so hopefully she can get the job done.
Cam, with 89 winners statewide and 140 placings to boot, you certainly are the punters, pal. Good luck on Saturday night.
Yeah, thank you very much.